Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Thoughts. My name is Ed, and I'm the pastor at Speed Memorial Church. And actually, the hardest thing about Thursday Thoughts is kind of keeping it just to a thought. and so today, my thought, and I'm going to try to stay to one basic core thought, maybe two, is to value the people that believe in Jesus with you. Your cohorts at church, or if you meet in a home. I'm not going to define and confine church to a building. The people that you gather with intentionally to talk about Jesus, not just randomly having random conversations throughout the day with random people. The people that you intentionally get together with to go over what Jesus said in the Bible and to read what his disciples wrote about in the Bible. That's what I'm talking about. and to realize the value that those people hold in your lives. To the point of being family. Paul, when he's writing in the Bible, Paul, in his writings in the Bible, he uses the family metaphor over 40 times. It's so important to meet with each other and to intentionally talk about Jesus. And so that's part of participating in the life of following Jesus. It's when we direct our lives to live within the Jesus story, to use guardrails in this world. The guardrails being the teachings of Jesus, and the guardrails being the values of Jesus, so that we understand that patience, when we are tempted to be impatient, that we stay within the guardrails of patience. That when we're tempted to be unthankful, that we stay on the path of thankfulness. When we're tempted to be unmerciful to somebody who doesn't agree with us, that we prize unity and mercy over our own self-interest. And so there's a couple of instances in the Bible where they tell stories about Jesus, and one of them is when Jesus is gathered talking with some of the people that are following him and trying to learn about God and learn who he is. Someone shows up and says, "Hey, Jesus, your family's at the door, your mom, your brothers, your sisters." And Jesus looks around at the people that he's talking to, and he says to the person who comes in and to the people in the group, he says, "These are my mother. These are my brothers. These are my sisters." Not devaluing his family, but raising the value of the people that seek him and to seek God and to seek truth. And so it can look like at one point like he's not respecting his biological family, but the reality is that he's escalating the value of the people that are seeking God, seeking Jesus, seeking truth. And so it's those kind of statements that show us what his values were in terms of gathering together as a church, as believers in Jesus. And again, not randomly, but intentionally. And when you do gather with somebody, to remember how valuable they are in your lives. In fact, there's another story in Jesus in Matthew where Jesus says to the people that are around him, it comes right after a little talk about unity. He says, if you don't love me above your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, all of those things, then you're not fit to be my disciple. And part of what he's saying is he's not devaluing the family love. He's not devaluing the love that you have for your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friends, your neighbors. He's not devaluing. He's elevating the love that you have for Jesus, because it's as you follow Jesus that you will love your family more authentically, if you will. And so gathering together with other people who value Jesus is part of living in the Jesus story. It's part of being his disciple. Understanding that through your knowledge of him and through your understanding of Jesus' life and understanding of his values, that actually the expression of your life into other people's lives, like your family, your co-workers, the community, whatever groups you participate in, that it will be the realest form of love and the realest form of respect and the realest form of authenticity is to be in Jesus and to guide your life and to make decisions so that you are participating in the Jesus story. So today, as you wander around and do your work and do your things, just remember, take a second to remember that you've decided to follow Jesus, and you've decided to participate in his story. And then be patient and be loving and be kind and be generous and be encouraging to everybody around you, and value the people that you get together with to talk about Jesus. Value your church family at the highest level. Well, I think that's one thought. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in church on Sunday.